When I first heard about vision boards, I did not believe in them. I only did it to prove that they won't work. 4 years later, everything I had on my vision board became part of my life or happened due to funny circumstances. Let me tell you one specific story that was so special that it convinced me of the power of vision boards. Since then, I have made them part of my training. When I created my first vision board, I had my wife by my side and we did it together. We had goals in common but also personal goals. When I thought I was done, my wife said, "Why is there no UFC event on the board?" Remember when we started, we were completely broke. I could not afford an event ticket, neither could I pay for the flights to the US, where most events took place back in the days, but I always wanted to participate in a live event. I'm a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, a former MMA practitioner. This sport is my passion. I have to admit that I'm a big fan of the UFC. My wife is the more creative one, so she offered me to look for some pictures and pin them on the vision board for me. She had no clue of any fighters, events, not even the sport. It turned out she used a picture from an upcoming fighter who just had a few fights back then with the name of Conor McGregor, and she also decided that the fight I will go to takes place in Las Vegas. This picture was on that vision board for some years. Many other things we had on the board already happened, like saving $100,000, being debt-free, travel to 17 countries including Bora Bora and French Polynesia, Mauritius and Miami, as well the Audi A5 I always wanted. I was in a spot where I could afford to pay my trip to Vegas now, but it turned out differently. On Facebook, I've seen an advertisement where the UFC partnered up with a charity called Omaze. You could give money to this charity and win the possibility for a trip to the biggest fight card in the history of the UFC so far. Guess where it was? And guess who was fighting? It was Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov in the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Tickets were sold out already, so I thought I'll give it a try. I gave a few $100s for a good cause. 2 weeks later, I received a phone call when I was giving a seminar. It was Omaze telling me that I was in the second round of participants. They asked me a lot of questions, and at the end they told me that I won. I could not believe it. I never won anything. Not only did I win a ticket, I could also bring one of my best buddies, Kaz Mustafi, to the event. We had the full trip paid. Not only would we have amazing seats, we were also sharing the stage with all the fighters in front of a sold-out arena the day before. We were the only people who did not belong to the UFC being on that stage. Let me show you a video of the weigh-in.
And his opponent, the reigning, defending, undisputed lightweight champion of the world!
That was one of the craziest experiences I ever had, and I'm 100% sure it would have never happened without that picture on my vision board. I cannot tell you why it works, I can just tell you that it works. I personally believe in God, but you may believe in the universe, or you have read the book The Secret, or maybe you're more rational and think it has to do with subconscious influence. I don't know, and it does not matter, because it works. I highly recommend you to visualize your goals and dreams so that you can see them every single day and they do not only motivate you, but also have a chance to become true. Take your 20 things from the former exercise and put them together in a creative way. Maybe you're great in drawing, or maybe you like to use Photoshop. You can also take magazines and cut out pictures of things that inspire you. Just be creative. It's your vision board, so do whatever you like to design it. And as always, if you have any further questions, please let me know, and I see you in the next video.